Hi friends, welcome back. Thanks for coming back and joining me. We are inside today. So it is rainy here in Yakima and a bit overcast, which is totally fine because that's what makes everything green and so lovely here. But that also means that we film inside, which is totally fine. Today I'm getting a lot of stuff done. The house is coming along nicely. It's just tough because I'm literally the only one unpacking everything and setting things up, and just little things like my switches need to be changed out, so I'll need to wait for my brother to show me how to do that. I am not savvy in that sense whatsoever, so I've had to rely on people who know stuff and things very well, which is totally fine. I appreciate their efforts and I'm learning a lot. I will be posting a empty house tour soon, and it'll probably go up before this video, just timing wise, so stay tuned for that because there's been a lot of changes since then too. So yeah, and plus when I get home, I'm tired. COVID and healthcare, it's an exhausting time. I couldn't do it without the people that I work with. But I'm exhausted when I come home. So the motivation is not there to, like, let's set up the house some more. But rather it's like, okay, let's at least feed yourself and watch some Blacklist before you pass out. But I'm hoping that this 12-week challenge will benefit me in that sense, and encourage me to exercise, drink water. And I do drink a good amount of water. Like I would say I'm fairly good at drinking water. However, you can always drink more, eat well, and get some sleep and all that. So I'm excited, and it never hurts to have a little friendly competition too. So, but in that, I was watching Instagram stories, and one of my subscribers' stories came up, and I was like, oh my gosh, maybe I should try this, document it. It kind of is like the perfect timing with starting The Biggest Loser. Yeah, so I reached out to her and we're trying it. So her name on Instagram is at U of A Sarah with an H at the end, B. So at U of A Sarah B. And she is a brand ambassador for Pruvit. And they do exogenous ketones. So basically these are supplements that you're taking to help aid in your health journey. You don't need to be on the keto diet. So I plan to, last time we did this, I did a very low carb. So I don't think I'm meant to do straight keto. But I did a very low carb and I lost about 10 pounds last Biggest Loser. Have I put some of that back on? Yes. Do I blame COVID? 100%. But am I ready to do it again? Yes. So on last Friday, I started my low carb thing again. It's super helpful now that there's like keto bread, keto wraps, that type of thing to help have those like carbs or still be able to maintain your normal lifestyle. But I was talking with Sarah, and she, number one, she's very lovely, easy to talk to, responds really quickly. And she's also in healthcare as well. So we kind of were like vibing off of each other's like, COVID's horrible, yada, yada, yada. Everyone's stressed out. But so that's when she said I should try some exogenous ketones. And she did mention that these are military grade. So these are different than what you would be getting like off of Amazon or anything. I am not a health expert, by the way. I'm just going to put that out there right now. I work in healthcare, but definitely not a health expert by any means. I know the basics to living a healthy lifestyle, but just putting that disclaimer in there. But I do like to try things, as you all know. And she was sweet enough to put together this pack for me, and she's actually sending me a little bit more so I could do the 10-day challenge, which is basically you're taking a pack of exogenous ketones twice a day for 10 days. Again, this helps with getting your body into ketosis. And if you don't know, ketosis is when your body is using your stored fat as an alternative energy for your fuel for getting through the day, and it also burns the fat. So you might not necessarily see a difference in pounds, but theoretically you should be losing fat through this process if you're doing everything else that goes along with it, and to get your body into ketosis. Supposedly, and we'll see, I've watched a lot of videos in the last couple of days, but she says that these will get your body into ketosis in under an hour. She also says that it doesn't change your lifestyle. So she still goes out to dinner. She goes on dinner dates with her husband. She celebrates, people's birthdays or whatever, but she always takes her ketones with her. So she sent me these, and I'll actually have a link down there if you want to do the 10-day challenge as well. Super affordable, lots of different flavors. So what I plan to do, some of the research that I watched had some, I guess, mistakes that people have made when starting exogenous ketones. One of it is like going in full force. So, and to me, that means doing a full pack in the morning, a full pack at night. Knowing my body is pretty sensitive to things in general. So like any kind of pain meds, any kind of anything, like I'm pretty sensitive to that. I'm planning on doing a half pack of caffeinated, which are these colored ones, in the morning, and then a half pack of decaffeinated in the afternoon, at least for the first few days, just to see how my body's going to react. And then after that, I might go up to a pack depending on, I definitely don't want to get what's called the keto flu. And I had a little bit of that last time when I did such extreme low carb. And it's not fun. You're basically feeling ill. You feel tired. You might get a little fever. You just feel like you're sick. You get diarrhea. It's not fun. It's not cute. So we're going to try and help not do that. And hopefully this will help in that, as well as, taking in your healthy fats, those type of things that you need. Another thing that I read is to not drink them too fast. So one of the ambassadors said you could be chugging it. That's not the point. The point is to have your body absorb it. So I plan to do my half a pack probably in 30 to 45 minutes. And probably they were saying that these are extremely sweet. So I will probably do a large blender bottle of water and then my half of these in there. Again, the point is to burn fat and not, if pounds go with it, that's awesome. But I think for me, my goals would be just to feel more confident in my clothes, feel more confident, like wearing tank tops and whatever. It is summertime. But just, have that overall healthy feeling. And also the other benefits that come with it that I was reading is, more energy throughout the day, which would always be awesome. Better focus for what you're doing, kind of a mood stabilizer, if you will, because if you know what hangry is like, that if you are doing low carb, so you're cutting out bread, you're cutting out starches, you're cutting out pots, any of that, no cereal, anything like that. If you're going full on keto, you will get the hanger, and no one wants that. Even if you do low carb, you will get hangry. Your mood might shift. I'm not huge up and down with my moods, but anything to prevent that, we're going to go for. Again, this could aid in weight loss, and then also it helps with your sleep. So those are some things. Sarah gave me some tips on how to take the ketones. So she either does them in water, which will probably be what I do most of the time. I'm curious about, so I have another cat named Josie, and sometimes she gets these little coughing fits. And so Harley's watching over her now. Anyways, where was I? Oh, and then in the afternoon, I might mix it in with some bubbly or an AHA, some kind of sparkling water. She says that it tastes really good. As well as you can also freeze them into ice cubes. She also said that she'll put them into unsweetened green tea to kind of flavor your tea, which I thought was brilliant. So yeah, I'm excited to try them. I haven't, let's see, it's Sunday, June, what day is today? 28? Is that right? Yeah, June 28. We're going to do it for 10 days. Although I think with me splitting up the packets, it might go a little longer, which I'm totally fine with. And seeing how I feel. I'm going to take you guys on the journey, probably mash this all into one video, or maybe I'll do the intro and then do the recap. I'll think about that. But yeah, Sarah also has a link that I'll put down below that you can try the 10-day challenge with me if you want. Super fast. So I think she mailed this out on Friday after work, and I got it yesterday, which was Saturday, which was really fast. It helps that we live in the same state too. However, super fast. So if you wanted to put these in, you definitely could do this with me if you wanted to. And then you get all these great flavors. She will customize a little pack for you. So for the caffeinated ones, I got a True Passion, which I'm guessing is passion fruit, Splash, maybe something citrusy, fruity, blackberry pineapple, and I got 2 of those. Heart Tart, Lime Time, which she says this is the one that she likes to dissolve into unsweetened iced green tea. That sounds really good too. 2 raspberry lemonades, and then the decaf, she gave me a raspberry lemonade and a Maui Punch, and you can tell they're decaf because they're white packaging, and it says caffeine free. These ones say charged. Again, she's sending me a couple more probably tomorrow that I'll get just for the flavor and to make sure that I can do the full 10 days. She also sent me these amazing little samples, which are cool. So she sent me a couple electrolyte sticks, and I had one of these yesterday and it was great. I did have to add a little pinch of like Crystal Light to the water because otherwise it just tasted like water that had just a little bit of something in it. But the Crystal Light helped. Let's see. She also gave me a keto cream, and this is sweet cream. So this will go in a coffee one morning. I think you consume fasted with coffee. But this isn't part of the 10-day challenge. This is just an extra packet. A better broth, and this is salted caramel. I would assume that this is bone broth. It says do not boil as it affects the efficacy. Skin muscle detox supports healthy joints, but salted caramel, that's like my favorite flavor of anything. And then a Ketones Pro plus MCT. This is the orange dream. So she says that this one you can add with, she says that she uses cheesecake mix, and she'll blend this with it, and it's a great dessert too. And she says this is so yummy. I can imagine that it's like an orange dreamsicle, if you will. If you know that, you know, with the little, remember the Swans Man? With those little packets that came with the wooden spoon. Anyways, but yeah, so I'm excited to try these. Like I said, Sarah was super quick to respond to me. She's lovely to work with. I haven't eaten breakfast yet, but I'm gonna go take my half packet of ketones, have some breakfast, and we'll see how the day goes, and triggers back. And we'll see how the next 10 days go, and I'll take you along on the journey. But check out the link below. Like I said, she can customize things to your budget, to what your needs are, to what your flavor preferences are. Just message her. She's a doll to go back and forth with. The package that she sent me was super cute. It had little stickers on it. And like I said, she's super engaging, super responsive, and I'll put her link down below. So thanks guys. Bye.